surefire way to wake yourself up is to get people to sleep the night prior.
Alright, the end of this should not be the EDM remix version. Fully audio. And we're going to press Dr. Honor.
My goat's here. He's graduating too.
It's good. Congratulations on your commencement. Congrats, yeah. 25
He would get another degree though. He would be the one.
26 years. They just congratulated Dr. Harmon. They said, oh, it's about time.
We started the same year.
Yeah.
He's getting another degree.
You might recognize
being
this.
cool, being my favorite teacher. Second favorite teacher.
goes on.
The University of Central Missouri's Fall 2025 undergraduate commencement exercises are about to begin. This evening, we recognize all individuals seated on the floor who are receiving degrees from the University of Central Missouri's College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences, and the Harmon College of Business and Professional Studies and General Studies. We also recognize the University of Central Missouri faculty who are with us here this evening. And now we welcome the platform party. Would everyone please rise for the arrival of the platform party? The Fall 2025 undergraduate commencement ceremony for the College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences and the Harmon College of Business and Professional Studies and General Studies is now in order. Please be seated. Members of the graduating class, Board of Governors, faculty, staff, students, family, alumni, and friends. My name is David Pierce, and I'll be the Master of Ceremonies for this evening's program, and I also serve as the UCM's Executive Director for Governmental Relations. It's always a pleasure to have family and friends of UCM students visiting our campus. Welcoming you here for this evening's event is especially meaningful as we honor our graduates and celebrate their achievements. Commencement also provides an opportunity to recognize Central Missouri's outstanding faculty and staff who are dedicated to providing the highest quality education and to making a positive difference in the lives of our students. Would the representatives of the faculty please rise? Please join me in saluting the faculty at UCM. We would also like to thank Dr. Corey Seepy and members of the UCM Wind Ensemble and Dr. Jackson Thomas and members of the UCM Concert Choir for their musical performances this evening. Thanks also to Nexus Interpreting, who is serving as our sign language interpreter for this evening, and to our name readers, Mr. Shannon Johnson, Dr. Shannon McCarthy, Dr. Eric Nelson, and Dr. Elizabeth Stempert. Lastly, a special thanks to members of the Commencement Committee who spent many long hours planning this day, and to the many others that have helped to organize and plan this commencement. It's now my pleasure to introduce to you the members of the platform party, and please hold your applause until all have been introduced. With us this evening are two members of the University of Central Missouri Board of Governors, and please stand as I call your name. Governor Mary Danduran, who's the board secretary from Warrensburg. Student Governor Hadley Oden of Harmon. With us also are University President Roger Best, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs Tim Crowley, Vice President for Student Experience and Engagement Shari Bax, Dean of the Harmon College of Business and Professional Studies Doug Davenport, Dean of the College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences Michael Sawyer, UCM Alumni Foundation Board of Directors Sabrina Wewall, Faculty Senate President and Mace Bearer Stephen Price, and candidate for a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Musical Theater Rosalind Schuster. Let's welcome the platform party. At this time, Student Board of Governor Hadley Oden will bring greetings from behalf of the Board of Governors. Hadley?
Good evening, Mules and Jennies. My name is Hadley Oden, and for the past 2 years, I have had the honor of serving as your student representative on the UCM Board of Governors. This means I have also had the privilege of attending many ceremonies. But tonight, I get to do something that I've been looking forward to. Tonight, I get to graduate alongside you. Fall commencement has always felt right to me. We're finishing something just as everything else is changing. The leaves turn, the semesters end, and we walk across the stage into whatever comes next. But we didn't all take the same path to get here. Some of us transferred in, some of us juggled kids and classes, and if you're like me, you were a kid when you first got here right after high school. Some of us served before we studied, and some of us are told that college wasn't for us, but we showed up anyway. This is what we share. We stayed, and like mules, we persevered. Like mules, we were stubborn. Through the hard classes, the late nights, the moments when quitting seemed reasonable, we stayed. UCM taught us more than what's in our majors. It taught us how to show up when things get complicated, how to ask better questions, and how to redefine what's possible when someone or circumstances tell us that things are impossible. To the families, friends, and faculty who have helped us to get here, thank you. We're leaving with something most people don't get, proof that we can finish what we start. The world has plenty of problems that need solving, and plenty of people with opinions about how to solve them. What it needs more are people who will do the work, stubbornly facing the hard things with grit and confidence. And that's us. So congratulations, class of 2025. The red and black goes with us all. Now let's show them what we have as mules of the University of Central Missouri. Thank you.
Thank you, Student Governor Oden. It's now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Michael Sawyer, the Dean of the College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences, who will give remarks. Dean Sawyer will be followed by Rosalind Schuster, a candidate for a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Musical Theater, who will also give remarks. Dean Sawyer.
Good evening. It is my pleasure to be here with you tonight to celebrate this milestone. One of the rewards of my job is that at the end of every semester, I get to stand here, watch students cross the stage. I get to shake their hands. I get to see the excitement on their faces. Each semester, I'm also asked to give a commencement address. After several years of having done this, you would think I would have a perfected speech by now. I do not. Regardless of how many times I do it, I'm always at a bit of a loss on where to start. And I end up going to Google. I saw it today in my search history. When I start typing in commencement, I see all my past search results like commencement, how to give a great speech, commencement speech tips and tricks. This year, for the final commencement of 2025, I searched again, and we'll be following the simplest advice I could find, that a commencement speech should have 3 basic parts. And there's a little guidance on the content of each part. The advice for part 1 is to open with a joke. So, who wants to hear a joke? President Best is nervous. Okay. The question is, where does a mansplainer get his water? Did we all catch that? Where does a mansplainer get his water? From a, well, actually. Thanks. So, that is the only joke I know. The advice for part 2 is to be sincere, to look to the future, and to be emotionally open to the audience. So I can say with all sincerity that we are proud of you, proud of your accomplishments. Just look around you at all of the faculty and staff who are here, all of the people in the stands. We're here for you. The faculty and staff were here to help you along the way, but you are the ones who had to put in all the hard work and all the long hours, and you should be really proud of yourselves. Regarding the future, what do you see? Maybe you already have a job lined up. Maybe you have an acceptance letter from a grad school. Or maybe you're not quite sure what comes next. That's okay. You don't have to have your entire life mapped out right now. Chances are it's not going to go the way you plan anyway. The best you can do is to equip yourself with the knowledge and skills you need to be successful in navigating not just your career, but your life. That's what a college degree is really all about. No one can predict the future. What you will find is that regardless of what comes next, you can handle it. And as for being emotionally open with the audience, no. So I understand that's not because I'm not invested. I have taught at UCM for 25 years. I've received hundreds of student course evaluations. This topic does come up fairly frequently. The word Vulcan is used more often than I would like to admit. You're just going to have to trust me on this. I am fully invested in and excited for you. Part 3 is to close with a call to action. It's this. I want you to honor UCM's motto as you go out into the world. Education for service is more than just a slogan. It's a way of approaching life. Make sure that you're working not just for yourself, but for the betterment of those around you. The time and effort you spend in making the world a better place will be repaid massively. That is a call to action, but it's also a secret, and some people never figure this out. Ready? It is that helping others is the key to leading a fulfilling life. You have all the skills you need to do that. So, go out there and do some good. Be the very best version of yourself. Congratulations. Good night.
Good evening. My name is Rosalind Schuster, and I would like to begin by congratulating all of my peers on the completion of their degrees. I know that all of us have worked incredibly hard during our time here at UCM, and I hope that you are all proud of that work and the growth that we all have achieved. And even though our work here has come to an end, that it doesn't mean that we will not continue to experience growth as we move on to find employment in our various fields or continue on to graduate school. I have been invited up here today to reflect on my experience attending UCM, and I think the overarching theme of my higher education journey has been change. When I was a junior in high school, I knew exactly what I wanted to major in and exactly which university I wanted to go to. During the fall semester of my senior year, I went on only one college visit, applied, got accepted, and then that was that. That was where I was going. However, That is not the major that I am graduating with today, and that was not UCM. I spent about 2/3 of a year at my first university before realizing that it was not where I wanted to be, nor where I needed to be, and that the degree program I had chosen was no longer what I wanted to pursue. That realization was very scary. I had been so set on this school and this program, so how could I be changing my mind now when I was already there? Luckily, I had some very supportive friends and family who helped me accept that that change was okay and that I should pursue what would make me happiest in the long run. So I had to begin another college search, but this time I went on many college visits and was much more critical and knowledgeable through experience about what I was looking for. And after everything, UCM became the clear choice. The first thing that stood out to me about this university was the people and the community. Everyone I talked to on my initial visits were so incredibly kind and helpful, and I felt like they were truly attempting to connect with me, not just another prospective student. That feeling of connection and belonging continued through the 3.5 years I've spent here. From being dragged onto an executive board position on a student org my very first semester, to growing into a leader in my own right as the president of our Richard Harmon Black Box program, I've always felt fully welcomed and invested in my majoral community, which was the Division of Theater and Dance. And, of course, the digital media productions program as well. A huge thank you to those faculty and students for never making me feel like an out-of-place theater kid stepping in on their turf. Then I spent 2.5 of my years here as a community advisor for university housing, which entrenched me in the campus community in more ways than I'd ever imagined possible. All of this helped me build my confidence, leadership skills, and my ability to work with others towards a common goal. I have made lifelong friends, experienced once-in-a-lifetime opportunities, like a week-long choir tour in the Baltics, for example, developed good rapport with my professors, who have always supported me and pushed me to do and be the best that I can, and I've hopefully paid all of that forward. I sincerely hope that every single one of you have had similar experiences through your time here, that you have found groups of people that have helped you shine and grow into the person you are today, and that you have always felt supported by your professors and the campus community. Overall, I hope that you can reflect back on your own journeys at UCM, look back on your freshman year selves, and recognize a lot of change. Truly, I think that's what the college experience is all about. We shouldn't be the same people leaving today as when we arrived on our first college visit or orientation or kickoff week. And if any of you went through similar journeys to me to arrive here, like transferring out of a school or a degree program, I hope that you are proud and happy with where you are now. I hope all of you utilized your time here to its fullest extent, and I know I did. We will all continue to change in the years to come, and that is a great thing. I hope that you always embrace that change and know that it is never too late to do so. Keep exploring. And finally, thank you, UCM, for everything. It may have taken me a while to get here, but it was exactly where I needed to be. So snouts out always.
Thank you, Rosalind Schuster, for those inspiring words, and also to Dean Sawyer. The UCM Concert Choir, under the direction of Dr. Jackson Thomas, will now perform the song When I Go Back to Earth.
When I go back to where I Loving the storm that sways I found more joy in
Thank you to the concert choir. Hopefully that puts you in a reflective mood, because among our baccalaureate students are those who have excelled in their studies and earned the highest respect of our faculty. In your program, under the section entitled Undergraduate Academic Honors, you'll find an explanation of the three classifications of honors: summa cum laude, magna cum laude, cum laude. Those students with honors will be recognized as their names are read and they cross the platform later in the ceremony. At this time, however, it gives me great pleasure to recognize the students who have achieved a perfect grade point average of 4.0. Students, please stand as your name is called and remain standing until all have been recognized. Audience, please hold your applause until all the students have been named. First, we have Rihanna Nicole Gabao of Warrensburg, Missouri, who has earned a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration and Accountancy. Charles Henry Grumke of Higginsville, Missouri, has earned a Bachelor of Science with a major in Professional Pilot. Olivia Mary Grace Hawk of Odessa, Missouri, has earned a Bachelor of Science in Education with a major in Art. Abigail Faith Stanfield of Union, Missouri, has earned a Bachelor of Fine Arts with a major in Studio Art. Please join me in recognizing these outstanding achievements of these students. You may be seated. Graduates, you have accomplished a goal that you have been working toward for several years. It's the beginning of a new period in your life, one filled with new challenges and many new opportunities. The faculty and I congratulate you. President Best, on behalf of the faculty of the University of Central Missouri, it's my privilege to present to you the candidates for the fall 2025 commencement. Audience, please withhold applause until all the degrees are listed. Candidates, please stand as I call your degree. These students, as officially listed and notified, have qualified for degrees offered by the university. the Bachelor of Science, the Bachelor of Arts, the Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Music, Bachelor of Music Education, Bachelor of Science in Education, and the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Please all stand. President Best, it's my privilege to present these candidates to you for the conferring of their degrees.
As president for the University of Central Missouri, it is my highest honor to confer your degree. So I have but one question remaining. Are you ready? All right. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of Missouri and through the Board of Governors of the University of Central Missouri, I do hereby confer upon each of you the degree for which you have qualified, with all of the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Class of 2025, we offer you our sincerest congratulations. Please join me in congratulating them. Please be seated. Graduates, our newest alumni. As you have already heard, we are tremendously proud of you. You have worked incredibly hard to get to this moment, and from this day forward, you will always be known as alumni of the University of Central Missouri. To help celebrate this milestone, it is my pleasure to introduce Sabrina Weevil, a member of the UCM Alumni Foundation Board of Directors and a 1989 graduate of UCM, to formally welcome you into Mule Nation Alumni Association. Ms. Weevil.
Thanks for the lift, Dr. Best. So congratulations, class of 2025. You are now officially alumni. And as President Best said, I am Sabrina Weevil, class of 1989, and I will ask you guys not to do the math. I graduated with a degree in communications and marketing, and I just recently moved back from Los Angeles, where I had the opportunity for the last 4.5 years to make Hallmark movies. So I'm hoping some of you guys have Countdown to Christmas on and are enjoying the Hallmark movies. And what you may not know is that Hallmark also owns Crayola. And so maybe some of you also remember the smell of opening a box of crayons and the nostalgia, or maybe even just recently you've been coloring. But I have been asked to now make movies and games and cartoons for kids and adults, unlocking creativity and imagination for Crayola. So pretty fun, right? Pretty cool. And so I had no idea that my career would take me here when I was sitting in your seat getting ready to get my degree. So I thought, well, what do I want to talk to you guys about tonight? And I thought, well, why don't we put this speech into a movie? I think maybe that's something you guys could relate to. So if you think about a movie has a beginning and a middle and an end. And I would say that right now, you guys are probably in the beginning, right? Maybe you know what you want to do, or maybe you don't, and it's kind of a blank sheet of paper. And that's really kind of how a script starts. And so I had to think back when I was in your shoes, what were the things that were important to me at my time at UCM that built my script? I focused on the friendships, the late night studying, the fun memories, and not just the parties on Pine Street or playing hacky sack at Pirtle Springs, but also my give and take with the university, where I was a student ambassador, I was in student government, I played music, I also had leadership roles in AOPI, and I was a SIGEP Golden Heart. And these critical organizations shaped my first job at Hallmark Cards, and it kick-started my script. So then you move to the middle of a movie, and in the middle you start beginning to define what your life is all about. And for me, it was having a family, learning to scuba dive, going to travel, and focus on my career. And that was really kind of where the middle of my life was. And so I hope you're happy with where you end up kind of in the middle of your movie. But your story will be unique to you. And then the goal kind of at the end of every movie is how do you leave everybody satisfied and maybe even wanting to come back for more, and you're memorable. So maybe you watch that movie over and over again. And I wanted to be memorable. So one of the things that I've been really thinking about now and what I'm doing now is giving back to my community, to my career, to my family. And I do this by participating on boards, including the UCM Alumni Board, where you can give your time and your talents, and you can keep UCM moving forward. So with this in mind, I have 3 components that I think are critical to any movie, and I want to translate those to you guys. The first thing is, I would say, make the story yours. It's your life. Do what you love and what makes you happy. Many successful movies come out of just people writing about what they love. Lean into your ride would be the second thing. You're going to have ups and downs and curves, and things are going to come out of left field, and you're going to create your unique story, which is yours. And every movie has that in it. Finally, though, be remembered. Every movie wants to make an impact and leave a legacy forever. So be remembered by being kind, giving back, and make this world a better place than you found it. And if you do these 3 things, make the story yours, lean into the ride, and be remembered, then you will win the Oscar of life. As you venture out into the world, I encourage you to stay connected to all of us at UCM. We really, really want to know how your story unfolds. Who knows? The person sitting next to you might actually be your boss one day, or you might actually be theirs. And see, I totally see you guys looking at each other, and you're like, either no way, or that would be so cool. But I saw you guys look at each other, which is super fun. So finally, what I would say is that during your time here, you guys really demonstrated what it was like to be a mule. These times have been pretty tough, and mules are hardworking, and they endure the toughest and the most challenging of times. They're agile, adapting quickly to change, and they're mentally strong and sharp, just like you. So in each of your chairs, you guys are going to find a special gift, which is an alumni pin. And hopefully that keeps your connection back with the University of Missouri, Central Missouri, and you guys will wear that with pride, carry it with honor, and let it forever remind you of the unforgettable moments, friendships, and achievements you've already shaped the beginning of your movie and your time here. I am so proud of you guys, excited to see what you guys will do next now that you're armed with your degree. So again, stay connected and let us know how you're making your story come to life while you're leaning into your ride, and how you're going to play this movie out so that you make your mark on the world. We will be cheering for your success. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you, Sabrina. It's now time for the individual recognition of our degree candidates. Will the marshals and staff assisting please take their places and lead the candidates to the stage?
Don't you have a sheet? These are the graduates of the College of... And now introducing the candidates from the College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences. Rosalind May DePriest Schuster, summa cum laude.
Joshua Terry Martley, magna cum laude. Victor Todd Leiker. Lina Maria Garcia Arrieta, cum laude. Sydney Patricia Baird, cum laude. Olivia Mary Grace Hawk, summa cum laude. Ryan Louise Eggers. Mallory Cheyenne Murray. Caitlin Rochelle Hubbard. Lindsay M. Moyer. Mary Hagedorn. Catherine Patricia Masson. Abigail Faith Stanfield, summa cum laude. Jackson Campbell. Nathaniel W. Sullins. Adelina Kukosh, summa cum laude. Stormy Leah Holt, summa cum laude. Kinsley? Okay. Kinsley Renee Catania, cum laude. Emily Lavon O'Neill, summa cum laude. Congratulations. Derek Joseph Reynolds, summa cum laude. Ava or Eva? Angelina Eva Bazar, cum laude. Isaac Thomas Kelly, cum laude. Taylor Gardner, summa cum laude. James P. Florkowski, magna cum laude. Tyler Russell Rumore, cum laude.
Finn Michael Giuliano. Haley Brienne Lavelle, cum laude. Hannah Grace Pendergrast. Sarah Quigley, summa cum laude. Darby May Mustafa. Wyatt K. Zirkle. Nolan Henry Baker. Carson Joseph Mead. Olivia Evelyn Miller. Holly Hazelrig. Caden Macaulay, cum laude. Laughlin. Haley Addison Laughlin. Liberty Jade Hall. Joshua Louis Kofal. Isaac Elkington. Adriano Cruz Jesus Garcia, cum laude. Juliet Marie Goodsell. Juliet Marie Goodsell, cum laude. Nora E. Rook, magna cum laude. Julia Caroline Fitzgerald. Harper Heaps. Oh, okay. Did you have a sheet? Okay. Now introducing the students, the candidates from General Studies. Middle name? Rachel Renee Grambling. Alonzo. Lacey Nicole Alonzo. Bixler. Elizabeth S. Bixler. Eric David Gardenhire. Javante Jaquan Price. Angelique Summer Smith. James Kendall. Shalisa Diane Butler. Zamilia Williams. Kennedy Corcoran. William Tyler Fulbright. Summa cum laude. James William Schlichting. Calvin Arthur Wagoner. Calvin Arthur Wagoner.
Now introducing degree candidates from the Harmon College of Business and Professional Studies. Elijah Michael Maloney, magna cum laude. Donald Masinde, cum laude. Lillian Elizabeth O'Farrell, magna cum laude. Hayden Michael Satoff. Casey Allen Noel. Sabrine Sabit Aban. Mackenzie Lauren Bergman, cum laude. Ashley R. Lubering. Emily Elizabeth Taylor. Abigail Elizabeth Kent, summa cum laude. Rihanna Nicole Gabo, summa cum laude. Carson Jake Couch, magna cum laude. Emily Nicole Miller, summa cum laude. Lucas Breyer Carnes, summa cum laude. Quentin M. Hale. Jordan M. Tate. Calvin John Zook. Lincoln Andrew Ryan Kelly. Wyatt David Calloway. Benjamin Ivan Turner. Jonas Emerson Ross. Logan Reed Boardtrager. Summa cum laude, Hannah Marie Andes. Luke Daniel Othick, cum laude. Christopher David Barton. Elias Daniel Williams, magna cum laude. Cynthia M. Phillips. Caitlin R. Vento. Trevor Ike McClanahan. Derek Lynn Walsh. Jordan Watson, magna cum laude. Emily Marie DeMarco, cum laude. Carrie McKinney, cum laude.
Sones, like Jones with an S. Thank you.
Athena Sones. Caitlin Renee Pearl, summa cum laude. Claire Starbuck, cum laude.
Talavera.
Maria Selena Talavera, cum laude.
Reyes.
Juan Antonio Reyes.
Thank you. Heisel.
Samantha Nicole Heisel, cum laude.
I'm not going to explain it. Inside. Got it.
Caitlin M. Yacobosi.
Nice.
Carter Rayanne Burnside.
Barrels.
Elena Barrows.
Vogelsmeyer.
Riley W. Vogelsmeyer. Sydney Brielle Smith, cum laude. Andrew James Marin. Kate Elizabeth Shanahan. Serena Noel Garcia. Charles Henry Grumke, summa cum laude. Logan Lang Hutink. Hyunjae Soon, summa cum laude. Tyler Caleb Stein.
West Hughes.
Colton Joseph Westhuse.
Clippard.
Alex D. Clippard.
Knip.
Tucker James Knipp.
Najib Ghassan Qurani.
Najib Ghassan Harani.
Heiberger.
Kale A. Heiberger.
Not even going to explain it.
Maxwell T. Coleman. J. Edward Powell, magna cum laude.
Soraya Zerwig.
Soraya T. Zerwig.
Uberoff.
Jordan Uberoth, summa cum laude. Madeline J. Wall. Macy M. Adrian, summa cum laude. Lorraine Nola Carroll, cum laude. Madison Rayanne Morgan, cum laude. The second? Joseph Laurent Labarge, the second. Brian Kirumathi.
How are you again?
Eva Marie Eddington.
Riley Elizabeth McKenzie.
Riley Elizabeth McKenzie.
Kayla Joy Schroeder.
Kayla Joy Schroeder.
Fisk.
Elizabeth Paige Fisk, cum laude.
Ruta Kishorshan Patel.
Ruta Kashorshan Patel. Brynisha L. Smith.
Lee.
Courtney Lee Thorpe.
Dietz.
Amanda B. Dietz. Wyatt J. Muchmore.
Elwell.
Lane Sterling Elwell.
Jr.
Christopher Allen Todd Jr., cum laude.
Nickus.
Derek John Nickus, magna cum laude.
Herbert.
Amelia Sue Herbert.
Pavan Patel.
Pavan Patel.
Nikita Solanki.
Nikita Solanki.
Keshvi Jariwala.
Keshvi Jaliwala, magna cum laude.
Alfrey.
Mackenzie Joe Alfrey. Lauren Christine Blake, summa cum laude. Mark David Lewis, summa cum laude. Michael Harris, cum laude. Ethan Eric Brown, magna cum laude. Emma S. Hafner. Charles A. Russell. Tevin Tipton. Tyler C. Galetti. Damon Wilson.
Devika Gayam.
Davika Gayam, cum laude.
Niharika Gaudsika. Niharika Gaudsika.
Niharika Gaud Sika, summa cum laude.
Archana Srinivas.
Okay. Archana Srinivas, cum laude.
Kopula.
Sahita Kopula, magna cum laude. Hadley Joe Oden, cum laude.
Thanks, Reader.
We at the university recognize that these students would not have been successful without considerable help along the way. And we want to show our appreciation. Would the parents, grandparents, spouses, children, and other supporters of today's graduates please stand to be recognized? You have all played a significant role in helping our graduates reach this milestone this evening. Congratulations.
Thank you for your support for making this day possible. Thank you very much, our supporters, for being here tonight. Audience, leading us in the singing of the alma mater is Laura Beach, a student pursuing a Bachelor of Music Education, vocal. Please stand if you're able for the University alma mater.
UCM stands proud and noble, serving all who ask. In the center of the nation, joyful in her task. Red and black her colors fly, faith and vision, dreams unite, leading all who look for truth to hold her honor bright. Our beloved alma mater, hail to UCM. The chimes are calling, hear their joyful sound. In our hearts their echoes falling, while we gather round. Striving on with purpose clear, loyal to the school we love. Let us never falter while your banner flies above. Our beloved alma mater, hail to UCM.
Thank you, Laura. Will the audience please be seated and remain seated throughout the recessional? After the recessional and the students are exited, you will be dismissed. Your graduates will meet you outside the building. This concludes the Fall 2025 Undergraduate Commencement Ceremony. Thank you for coming. audience, thanks for your patience. Please make your way to the exits, either on the east or west end, located at the arena. Thank you for coming. It's been a great day at the University of Central Missouri. A big thanks to our wind ensemble under the direction of Dr. Corey Seepy. Safe travels and stay warm. Thanks for coming.